Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly horoscope, and this one's for you, Pisces. Here's your horoscope for August 2021. This is going to be a pretty good month for you for your personal or your professional dealings. There's a collaborative mood that's present most of the month, and I'll say that August astrology will highlight your ability to negotiate. Now, there could be other people that present some challenges at times, but the astrology is supporting you to advocate for yourself and work out a fair solution. So it may actually provide you that opportunity to practice speaking up on your own behalf. Now, this month's new moon is August the 8th. It's at 16 degrees of Leo, and it will support your intentions related to work, your daily routines, your health. If you've had any of those type of things you've wanted to get up and running, this is the great new moon to set those intentions. And you can really use the power of this new moon to take charge of your schedule and attract more fun into your life. Sometimes just some good time management is all it takes to free up a little more time for yourself. Now we've got Mercury, planet of intellect and communication, in the sign of Leo between August 1st and August the 10th. So these days are especially good for leadership activities and creative projects. On August 11th, Mercury will move into Virgo, and that's going to be really good for productive conversations with your loved ones. Mercury is direct all month. That's the other good news. So I think it's a really good time to have some good conversations, maybe work out a plan together or some sort of agreement. And if you have something that you really need to negotiate and get a fair outcome, you might want to wait until August 29th. That's when Mercury moves into the sign of Libra, which is known for diplomacy and equitable solutions. So you can kind of think about it that way if you're planning these conversations. We've got Venus entering Libra on August 16th. And that makes the second half of the month really good for intimate partnerships. Whether you're attached or single, Venus in Libra offers a really harmonious vibe, and it can help your interpersonal communications, really help you make those important emotional connections. And you could feel more balanced and able to see all sides of a situation. And if you're single, that's going to really help you attract other people who kind of get you and just not romantic wise as well, in any type of close interpersonal relationship. Venus in Libra is really good for a cooperative spirit and doing things that are nurturing and have to do with the arts. Again, there's a strong creative theme afoot this month. Now we've got Uranus, the planet of revolution, stationing retrograde on August the 19th. And this will initiate a cycle that's going to last until January 18th of 2022. So Uranus is an outer planet. We don't always feel those retrograde cycles in our daily life. Uranus is going to be retrograde for about 5 months, but it does create what I think of as an environment or a backdrop or a climate. So you might want to think about this Uranus retrograde cycle in the coming months as a favorable climate for you to develop some pretty radical new ideas. There's likely some stale aspects of your life that are up for a total revamp. And the Uranus retrograde cycles are often the times you start to brainstorm. You may not take direct action until after Uranus goes direct next year, but this is a key time to kind of have some awakenings around what might need to be done. So you're ripe for some huge mental breakthroughs and learning new things. You can ask yourself some questions. What do you need to liberate yourself from? How would you like to change your communications with others in order to feel more in your power? You can experiment with new ways of expressing yourself and keep an open mind, because you're really reinventing some of your processes, and you might have to try some unconventional methods to achieve your your goals. So flexibility is always key when working with the planet Uranus, and it's really helping Pisces people with their expression and their communications with others this year. So on August 22nd, the sun enters Virgo, and that is supporting partnership activities and working with others. If you have a project that requires teamwork, the days after August 22nd, while the sun's in Virgo, are ideal to initiate and follow through with plans. So keep that in mind, because we will be having a Mercury retrograde cycle that starts in September. So August is still a really good month to make those connections and get things going. Now, the full moon this month in August is on the 22nd. It's at 29 degrees of Aquarius, and it's a great time to gain perspective on a situation that you could have had trouble seeing clearly. It can really clear out that blind spot, so to speak. It's possible you've been in the midst of problem solving in your daily life or at work, and it's like you couldn't see the forest for the trees. This Aquarius full moon is going to offer the opportunity to step back, get a big picture view, and notice something that you've overlooked. And that can finally feel like that aha moment. You get the innovative solution to situations that have felt stuck. So I'm excited for you. Seems like it could be a very productive full moon for you in that sense. I hope you can make the most of August astrology. Be safe and be well, and I'll see you here next month with your horoscope.